If you read the description, I am continuing where we left off, which is admiring my pretty rock. Yeah, so I'm back. Okay, so again, for those that don't know, I am in my shop and I am selling market. I'm selling market. I'm going to be attending to customers and all that good stuff. Yeah, so and all that good stuff. So I might be interrupted. I will be interrupted. Ah, but I feel, as I'm still here like this, yeah, I feel a sort of relief in my back. My back. I feel some level of relief in my back. Maybe later. I feel some level of relief in my back because I think my back suffers. I think this chair is definitely not good for sitting long hours in, and but it's the only one I have right now. And I sit for long hours, but I also have to like make several movements back and forth, you know, between inside and to my customers. So sometimes when I consider the quiet, my back feels so at ease, or whatever. So this is my rock, my rock, my rock, my rock. I don't know. We also have like a very chill day, but as someone that is not very good with confrontations, yeah, I'm kind of in an open-ended situation right now, and I don't know why the thing keeps bothering me. It's not bothering me per se, but every time I see these people, I just feel so uncomfortable, and it's just like a flash, and then I have to like do other things, distract myself. Hello, Brian. I'll do other things, distract myself to like just release the stress from my brain. Hello, myself. Hi, Rawa. Like, it's just so. Please, everybody subscribe. It's just so stressful. Like, I don't know how to release myself from it. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How are you? How is everybody? Look at my rock I found today. Hmm. I'm from Nigeria. This is Nigeria. Look at my rock. Look at how pretty my rock is and hefty. I found it like sitting in front of my shop for me, like kind of like a nice gift. I feel as if it's telling me we we've got it, because this is a week of walking. It's a rock, a granite rock that the storm brought into my house. Not inside my house, but I found it in front of my shop. Yeah. So, ah, I feel very, I don't know, like I'm looking for how to not be bothered by people's. I guess this is all part of the old desire to be seen, yeah. Um, when you put yourself out there, people are not going to see you the way you expect to be seen. Not everybody, yeah. This is a rock. I'm showing off my rock. It is granite. So I am from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Where is everybody from? I'm showing off my rock because it's a very pretty rock and I found it waiting for me. So Work appreciation. So anyways, what was I talking about? Just dealing with the stress of perception, yeah. India. I have wonderful people on my channel from India. So far it has been wonderful, like an exchange of cultures and all of that, yeah. mm. Nigeria rice cake. I'm in a shop right now where I sell like petty goods. um it's 12:33 p.m. here. I sell goods, customers come and I go get the goods for them and I sell it. That's what I'm doing now. But in between customers and servicing, I am having a live stream because I want to. Where are you from, Rice Cake? Philippines. Wow. I don't think I've ever had somebody from the Philippines on my channel. Obviously, Leo. My name is like I'm an alien. 7 p.m. That means you guys are what? 12 to 19, 7 hours ahead of us, yeah? I believe in aliens because I am an alien. And as an alien, I don't think it's easy for aliens, to survive on this earth. Human beings are wicked as hell. I know I am. You wouldn't know because I don't know. Are you an alien? I know I'm an alien. I don't have to. Oh, I don't think I want to talk about what makes me an alien actually. Just know that I am an alien. Take it like that. Human beings are so weird. But then they're like, oh, aliens are strange. Yeah, it is hot. Like, we recently had a storm. Like 2 days ago, we had a storm. So the weather has been a bit like less humid, and breezy. But as the day progresses, it gets hotter and hotter. So you have to have like maybe 2, 3 showers sometimes in a day. I don't use that word crazy, man, or whoever you are. I think crazy is just unnecessary. I'm an alien, and that's that. Thank you, Rice. Thank you for keeping me company. Subscribe if you want. I would appreciate it. uh, it's just practicing perception. Every time I come on live streams, it's like I'm practicing, like, or microdosing being seen, because my channel is not that big, so I'm not scared of like attracting tons of viewers. You get, but like few viewers that stop by even when they're scrolling, it's cool. It's like, okay, this is what it means to be seen. In real life, it's quite hard, yeah, being perceived. Also, another thing I want to talk about is my book that I finished. Like the book I've been reading this past week or last week. I introduced it last week and I was like, maybe I could finish it in a day, but I could not finish it in a day. This is a doggy dog book. The darkest evening of the year. Doggy dog. I completed it evening yesterday. I was so caught up in the story. Even when it got dark, I was using my flashlight to read it because I was like, no, I got to see the end of this book. So I don't know. I feel like I want to make a video about the books I have read. So I just completed. This is the second one I'm completing. I started this year. I completed 4 books at the start of the year, and now I started another set again. So this is the second book I'm completing. I think when it's 4, I'm going to make a reading vlog or something like a book review vlog or something, or book review share of the books I read, like the 4 books I read. I expected to. Obviously, I was not going to finish it in one day. Obviously, yeah, but the book is quite short. The book is quite short, so even though it's 400 and something pages, yeah, the chapters are short. The story is fast paced, and you see the format, like it's just like the pages are not clustered with words, yeah, which I personally prefer. Books that have a lot of words in one page. In every page is like the words are struggling to fit into the page, yeah, than sparsely filled pages like this. But this was just, I think this was just like a, what do you call it, very indulgent read, because I wanted to read something about dogs. So, and the shadow of the dog, you can see that it's a golden retriever, yeah. So this book is littered with golden retrievers because the author of the book is the owner of a golden retriever. Like, he's crazy about his dog. In almost all his books, yeah, there's an author's picture of him with his dog. It's pretty cool, Sha. Trixie, enduring spirit of their golden retriever, Trixie in Southern California. Why was that hard for me to pronounce? Anyway, I love Dean. Dean is so good at writing. I love the style of his. I love his descriptive styles. I love the way he takes, like, it's very wordy. Like, for an author, it's very very wordy, and he uses, like, but his words are not without purpose. He never ever wastes a word, and he's not doing let me reach the word count. He never does that with his book. Like, every word you read is very long winded and full. His descriptions are, he's serving a purpose for the plot. Okay, nothing is pointless in his books. Yeah, I think that's very admirable. It's kind of like the author I aspire to be as well. So anyways, I'm done with this book. I decided to pick another one from the selection. I bought a bunch of books like early this year. I think, no, is it ending of last year or early this year? I think it's this year. So I've been savoring reading, picking and dropping. What else? What else? So I was thinking about the books, like the people that were there when I was like reading the books and all of that. Like, if you want me to talk about the book, I will speak about the book. But usually, yeah, I go live on Sundays and I talk about a movie. But because I was busy trying to finish this book, I was like, okay, let me do it today. So I don't know if I should speak about the movie I watched recently, the Nigerian movie I watched recently, Nollywood movie actually. Our movie industry is called Nollywood, so the movie industry here is controversial. It's controversial, but I think they're trying their best, yeah. So that their best is not good enough. Their best is not good enough. Uh, mm, Good afternoon, sir. Fine, sir. Oh, I didn't bring another book. I wanted to announce the end of this book and take it inside, but I was like, let me start a new book on a clean slate, I guess. Perception is so hard here. Like, having conflict, and the conflict never reaches a resolution that is satisfying to you. because I don't know, you begin to fear that like people are seeing you a certain way, yeah. You're scared that people are looking at you a certain way. So every time you see them, and they're living in close quarters to you, so every time you see them, you're like, ah, God, what are they looking at me as? You know, how are they judging me? You know, but if you think about it, you're like, but I didn't do anything wrong in that sense. Like, I guess the point is not about making people see that like I didn't do anything wrong. I think the point is making peace with the fact that um making peace with the fact that you cannot be perfect, you know, to everybody. Uh, and it's like, have I been operating under that illusion since that maybe I was this good person to everybody? Oh, maybe that's what has been stressing me. Like maybe that's the illusion I've been living under, where maybe that's the illusion I've been living under. The illusion of that, like, because I'm performing, you know, being a human being, being a good human being well. So because I'm performing that and I'm sacrificing being myself, maybe the reward is nobody will ever have to see me as the bad guy or as a nasty person, yeah. Hmm. Wait, let me ponder on this thing. Let me roll my rock and ponder on it. Nasty person. I think I was also carrying it like as a thing of pride, you know, to pride that, oh, no matter where I am, I know that I'm the good person, you know. Also, somebody reacting to me being quote unquote nasty to them or being like mean to them, you know, like, did I expect that if I reacted where I felt that the person would just be like, oh, I know your heart. You get, that's like very very delusional for me to think. And apart from delusional, I think, I don't know, I feel like I need to carry, I feel like I have to come into this acceptance that that I'm always going to be not good, you know, to certain people. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've been carrying that load for a while. Like, I've been operating under that illusion that if I behave perfectly, you know, where I am sacrificing my realness, yeah, my authenticity, yes. Like, if I'm sacrificing my authenticity on the altar of somebody smiling with me every day, it's like, and and if the person is smiling with me every day, yeah, it's just like I'm still angry at that person, you know. And if I'm and since I'm angry at that person, why am I more comfortable being why am I why am I more comfortable being angry at the person in my own heart while outwardly having this smiley, happy, like, interaction with them? Should the inside not match the outside? You get that kind of thing. Like, should the inside not match the outside? Because if it's before this person found out that, oh, I did this thing to them, I was still resenting them. I was like, in my heart, I had this like, as if it was one-sided beef with them. Like, oh, you did this to me. I've not confronted you about it, and I don't like you for it. But this person on the outside, it was just, they were just like, every day they would see me and be like, hi, how are you? How's this? Oh, I want this. I want that. And I would respond in kind to like, hi. But now that the inside is matching the outside, I'm uncomfortable. I'm disturbed. I'm unhappy. Like, why should I have to bear grudges in my own heart and just let everybody else be free of grudges, of begrudging me? Let them to carry the weight of begrudging me, as well I'm carrying the weight of begrudging them. But the thing is, like, when they begrudge me, yeah, and they now react in a way of, oh, I'm begrudging you, like they don't play with me, they don't laugh with me, they avoid me basically. It's like, I don't like it. It's like, I'm angry about it. I'm angry about it in the sense of, why are you reacting that way? Like, I feel like it's the sense of me expecting them to also perform this mask, this masking thing that I'm very used to doing. This masking of, oh, you hurt me, I resent you, but I'll just be saying hello, hello, how far with you. Even though in my heart of heart I don't like you. And it's like, hide the fact that you don't like me as well. Why are you making it obvious that you don't like me? It's like, you know, keep up the appearance that you don't like me. Keep up appearances. It's not about liking me. It's like, keep up appearances. Why won't you keep up appearances? I'm ready to keep up appearances with you. Like, things are good there. But you don't want to, you're avoiding me. Like, you're avoiding me. And it's making me so angry. Thank you, Karam, for liking. Subscribe as well. Support the channel. So the person that I feel like can really like help me hold space for this kind of thing is my friend. My friend, yeah. My friend. But I've been holding back on calling my friend. I don't know why. Maybe because of my busy days in the shop and all of that. And then when I'm done with the shop, I'm like, I want to go and lie down and sleep. That's all I can think of. And then I have a whole ass like YouTube channel, yeah. And the YouTube channel is for expressing opinions. And for the longest time, I'm like, oh, I want a lot of people to subscribe. I want a lot of people to be in this community and everything. And it's like, what if, there are a lot of people in the community and maybe you do something that, they don't like, yeah. And then they let you know that they're angry with you or something. Like, how are you going to? I feel like I might be able to cope with that. It would, I don't know, it would bother me, but I feel like I feel like it's worse in person than, I feel like it's worse in person than real life, yeah. I feel like it's worse in person than online. I don't know why. I feel like it's worse in person than online. Anyways, I found a rock today. I'm part of the rock loving community. Even though I don't really forage for them, I just stumble across. I think that is how the rock community operates. Like, you just stumble upon a cool rock and you're like, hey, everybody look at my rock. But you hold the rock everywhere you go. I'm going to leave this rock here because I think it's for the shop. Like, I'm petting a puppy now. I miss my brother's dogs. Ah, I don't know if my friend will be available for a call because it's just a lot of feelings in my head here. And it's just like, I like the way I behave there is now flowing onto a totally random person, and that person is now like being cold to me as well. And it's like, what is your stake in this conversation? Like, why are you? Uh, but I think I don't want to be caught up with this place where I'm like, well, I'll keep holding the line on my feelings. Like, I was right to do this, I was right to do this. I don't want to be in that person. I was right to do this until this person now misbehaves again or does something that will piss off a lot of people, and then I'll now be like, "Maybe I said it. Maybe I said it." I don't want to be that. I want to be free. Like, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to matter to me. You know. I don't want it to matter to me to that extent. I don't want it to matter to me to that extent. But I think since this whole blowout, I think it's going to 2 weeks now, yeah. Oh my god. It's going to 2 weeks and there's no end in sight. Oh my god. I hope they bring light today, Sha. I want to pump water. It's supposed to bring light, even if it's for like 30 minutes today. And I was supposed to go to the market today, yeah, to supplement, like to replenish some of my goods, but I did not feel up to it. How BTS stands are so delusional. Eh? I'm so happy that this period they're getting whacked left to right. Like, I've hated BTS since 2015, 2016. Funny enough, during that school era, I was there. I felt like during their school era, I felt very. This man is insane. During their school era, I was very, very like in the trenches with them. I was at the American nonsense. I hated them so much, for God's sake. I hated them. I hate them. Like, I really hate BTS, and I hate their fandom. People used to say things like the behavior of the fandom is what the behavior is what the fans used to make them understand BTS. No, I understand BTS for BTS. Like, I hated them for themselves. Like, they were so fake. They could not sing. They could not sing. And that was the thing that these people latched onto. Not just latched onto. Thank God. When they go on for just.
Saying RM is ugly is a crime. Don't ever compare so-called plastic surgery idols with him. Like, girly, I hate to break it to you, but the nose implant in his nose is quite literally fighting for its life. It's like a prisoner in a jail cell asking for freedom. Free me from this prison! Please, please. Like, that's what his nose implant is giving. And he's gotten so much Botox on his face that he can't even express properly. And I'm pretty sure he got a jaw shave recently.
Ugh.
And the same goes for J-Hope too. You see how the nose implant is quite literally sticking out of his nose? That's also begging for its life, that nose implant. It wants freedom. Compare his silicone implant nose to my nose with no implant in it. There's like this unnatural bump coming out of his nose. That means the nose implant is not sitting properly in his nose. So RM is also a plastic surgery idol, something you happen to disdain. Because baby, everyone in entertainment gets work done. This isn't new. It's just the problem is that even with work done, BTS is still ugly.
Ugly. The fuck? Why would you pour mercury in an ant cave? Or be an ant hill? I'm watching this video on Twitter now. Like, why? How would you pour mercury on the ant hill? This is so mean. God. For what? Is there no other way to like observe the ant? You want to make a mold out of its colony. God. You can't find a non-invasive way of doing it. It's to pour mercury in the earth. Just wasting. Now, when you know what how the ant colony look like, where do you come use them do? Like, what are you going to use this to do now? When you show us, just to show us, just to show us, people are so invasive and disturbing. Now they'll put it in a display like they did something grand. Hey. Oh no, Joss.
Little couple. They're just
US murdered over 10 people. Innocent Christians. Wait. Americans are so disgusting. Why is a CIA agent in our country talking about just guy? How much? You didn't change. How much? Maybe I should go offline now. Don't know. Oh, wow. So there was a recent terrorist attack in Jos. I think Jos is the northeastern part of Nigeria. And I especially love Jos because the people are so kind, they are so gentle. Like first time they experienced like terrorist attack was in 2000 and was it 10 or something, when they were claiming to be religious fanatics and they burnt down their markets, their big markets, like just made it inhospitable for strangers. Raji, hi! Happy I've put you happy new year now. Happy? How are you? Oh my god, long time. Long time. Oh my god, welcome to the chat. How are you now? How's work? How's work? uh, I'm trying to find. I'm fine, oh. I'm fine. I'm on my live stream arc again. On my live stream arc. I'm trying to find information about this just attack. Like, what is just? It's just not. I know it's just not that the thing happened. Like something happened. Hey, God. I know it's just not. When I was in just not, I was like when I was in Plateau State, I was 7, and they posted me to just. I was in just not, but not really inside the just not. I was literally on the outskirts. Where I was the boundaries. I was literally almost in just south here. But bro, I enjoyed staying in Jos. Just their people are so kind. They are so gentle. They take you as you are. They are not rushing anywhere. It's not like Lagos. It's very cool. So Every time that time when I was serving, like even before we left camp, there was a big attack in the village, and the government was like, "Oh, you people can leave the state to and be redeployed." And I was like, "No, I'm not redeploying. I'll stay in this plateau state. I like it. The weather is like all these like European countries, yeah." So just is like a perfect haven. If you in Nigeria, most of the states in Nigeria, where you can just say, okay, let me move to and start a life, move away from Lagos, move away from Abuja, you want to go to other parts of Nigeria. Just is one of those countries I would have had, one of those states I would have moved to personally. But guy, the way they have made it inhabitable, there are no industries there, so businesses are lacking a lot. People are poor, you know. Most people farm their own lands and sell their own goods at the markets. Yes, it's actually very very sick. Like I think I was just. It's not like I was smart or whatever. I think I was just lucky. Where I was staying was not. And they used to keep their attacks to like inside those villages where police cannot get to on time, and then sometimes it would bleed into the towns. But mostly just north. There's just south. You get. No, wow. Angwan, Ukuba. I know Angwan, and just is so cool that you can take one keke and go around the place. Like it's so fucking cool. But guy, the because of these attacks now, the people are really suffering economic wise because nobody wants to start a business there. You get it to be cheap to start your business, to get capital, all of it to be cheap, but to keep it running, you don't know when these terrorists will come and burn your shops down or burn your plaza down. I think it's so painful to read. Like they're always doing curfew, they're always doing this and that, but they never ever catch these people. Eh, they never catch them, and it's so like oh, wow, Nigeria. I don't know. Nigeria has to actually like be revolutionized. It's not protest anymore. We have to like literally fight for our right to live in our country because all of this is just it just looks like tactics, to be honest. It just looks like tactics. Yes, now I blame the government because nothing happens without their permission. Nothing. Who do you blame? Who do you blame? Nothing happens without their permission. You want to tell me they don't know these people that are attacking them? But when you write something on your phone, somebody can come and pick you up from your house. They know. These people will go on TikTok and be making videos of how they are flexing the money that they collected as ransom. And you tell me they don't know? It's all intentional. It's all organized so that Nigeria will not grow, so that the country will not move forward. But why the country doesn't move forward, they still want to be milking us for everything we are worth. They want to be milking our labor. They don't want to pay us for our labor. They are not providing jobs. But every money you make now on your own, they now say you should pay taxes. Like it's intentional. It's intentional. They want to just keep us stagnant in this country, and it will not work. It will not work. Don't keep us stagnant in this country so that they can just keep us in a state of perpetual fear where we will not grow. They say, okay, people were doing, will run away. Yeah, we'll move to Japan, we'll leave, we'll move to another country abroad so I will have peace. Now they start increasing the barriers to you getting a visa in this country. How many things, the way you could get a visa how many years ago, you can't get the same visa the same way this year. You can't because of the barriers to entry. I blame the government though, but what do you think? What do you blame? What would you blame in this case? Me, all those lies of tribalism and religion is a lie. It's all lies. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. The people that are literally being killed are wearing hijabs. So not about religion. I don't believe that religion a gimmick. It's just all to divide the country so that instead of us to face our common enemy, we'll not say no, 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 it's our Muslim brothers, it's our Christian brothers. No, it's not possible. Also, just is not a not it's not a it's not like Kaduna, it's not Kano. Okay, everybody's living the same way. Everybody living the same way. All those things is just implantations. They just put their people there. The land that is in Jos, oh God, the land, the wonderful hillsides, the wonderful. It's not just they had all those. What is this name of this resort that everybody used to aspire to go to as children? That cool resort that even white people used to travel to that year. So I blame the government. Though they know what is going on. They know what is going on. And it's just very unfortunate because when we talk about Africa, yeah, you see that the people that are in power are very self-centered, like parasites. Yeah, they are self-centered parasites. And so sometimes when they make decisions, most of the time they make decisions, people will be like, Africans don't know what's good for them. Meanwhile, that's not representation of the people that are in those countries. That's not. Wow. Hello Tima, hi, welcome to the channel. I'm fine. Where are you from, Tima? Team. Yeah, actually. Oh, from South Africa. Welcome to the chat. I hope you stay. I hope you subscribe. And it's intentional. We can't all just be looking like suffering and hell. It's not right. It's not normal. It is intentional. If there was not a systemic push for everybody to be helpless and to be suffering, all of us can't just be looking like that. All of us can't be looking like that. Ah, oh, wow. It's not the kind of news somebody wakes up to. Like, I was watching this drama last night, yeah, and it was a Chinese drama, and I was like, the main characters got together and they were like happy, and in that moment, I was just thinking to myself, like, even if you get with somebody in this Nigeria like this, you cannot be truly happy in that sense because everywhere around is falling apart. Do you get? And my heart was like breaking in a sense for that feeling, yeah, that I was looking at presented at me through this fictional work. I'm not saying China is perfect or people in other countries are having it easy. Obviously, they're suffering in other countries. People want their countries to get better. Like human beings are just suffering, in different parts of the world. But like in Nigeria, it's just so like, can I, in good conscience, sit here and be like, oh, I love you or you love me? It's like, no. Because it will just be so like white noise in my head, like one more person you need to worry about, one more person you need to stress about, one more person you need to worry about the future with, that kind of thing. And like, it's hard enough doing that for myself. Every morning when I wake up, I'm struggling to get out of bed because I'm like, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Am I in Nigeria? Am I somewhere better? I'm like, oh, I'm in Nigeria. So why do I feel this heaviness? Something bad happened yesterday or something good happened today. Like, it's not easy at all. No working hospital. education system zero. Do you know how happy I am that I finished school in 2021? As everybody I know close to me finished school in 20, because guys, the education system is in the toilet. Food scarce, death rate. Oh my god, you got it. Religious psychosis is over the like 1,000%. The religious psychosis in these countries, and it's because people are getting more and more hopeless. You understand? They are desperate and they can't seem to seek to see a solution around them or in front of them. So what do? They hold on to their god title. So every little thing now is God. Every little thing is God. Like one thing that pastor says. Meanwhile, those pastors are milking them for everything that they are worth. Tell me why you have a net worth of over millions of naira, if not billions, and you're still asking your congregation to pay tithes, to pay offerings. Like, come on, man. Like, you are not hungry anymore. Your children are abroad, your family members are good. Like what more do you want from these people? Why can't pastors, like all these rich pastors, why can't they just be like, oh, I'm waiting for my members, I'll do hospital for my members, I'll do ambulance for my members, we'll have our own teaching hospital. Nothing. They're just accumulating money. That day I saw one video of this idiot, is it Ibiome or whatever his name is, riding a Tesla to his convention ground, and I'm like, the roads are not even good enough to maintain the tires of your fucking Tesla. What do you want me to say to that? Like, and his members were like more insane, like they were rabid about it, like, yes, that means so I can ride a Tesla. Me too, you too, that I just won in 1 million of his. It's just so. That is why I don't know. I recently saw this news that Nigerians in this year, be last year, they had children of over 6 million children or something they were giving birth to in this country, and I'm like, why? We don't need more population. We need systems to work. Oh my god. We need systems to work. We don't need this shit. Like, we are a population of over 230 million, and the government just signed away our port systems to Britain. I'm in Nigeria. Oh. I don't want to give my location, but I'm in Nigeria, Sha. I'm in Nigeria. Yeah. It's just. It's very tiring. Like, why did our president, not our president, why did the president of this country go to sign that agreement with the UK? You know how stingy British people are? Oh, the British government is the stingiest motherfucker alive. Like, they don't give you one, what do they call it? What is their own nonsense money? Is it pennies for free? They don't give you one thing for free. Like in that their system, nothing is given to anybody for free. You literally walk your socks off. You walk your ass off to survive in that country, and they don't give shit to anybody in any sort of aid or nothing. They don't give, because all their money is going inside the bellies of their monarchies, all of their King Charles, Abi, whatever his name is, all of them. And what are they using the money for? The man looks like he's going to explode any second. That their king looks like he's going to explode any second. He looks dead already. Looks like a fried sausage. It's so pink and ugly and disgusting. And it's like, how much money can he like hoard, okay, to keep himself going in this world? Yes, now he looks horrible. He looks like he looks like a pink sausage. His nose is like very ugly thing. Yeah, but Nigeria's president signed away like billions and billions of Nigerians' wealth, billions and billions of wealth. Okay, in debt. Okay, to this stupid man. And he did it because he's going to benefit from it. The president will, but only him will benefit from it. It's not going to any of our systems. It's not going to any of our infrastructure. Nothing. It's not going to anything. It's not building anything for anybody. It's only him, and that's his son. Because he's carrying around his son now like a despot. So as if his son will take over when he dies. But I'm here to tell him that nothing is going to go according to his plan. Ever since 2020 happened, that COVID happened, I had this feeling that things are never going to go according to plan again. And when I mean plan, is the plan of billionaires. Yeah, the world is just not going to agree, because if we leave it, the earth is going to explode, and the earth is not going to let itself explode. Instead of the earth to explode, human beings will die. It will destroy the crop of human beings that are destroying it. To say no, enough of you guys. You need to come back again. Instead of the earth being consumed by the greed of human beings, the earth to consume the humans instead. And I think that is what is going to happen. It's just that I have to, trust in the process, yeah, and not let myself, sink too deep into the pressure of um, Nigeria as a whole. If I think on a very large scale, that's what will happen. But if I think just everyday thing, like in this moment now, I'm sitting down here and my back has been hurting me for like 2 3 days now, but I feel a little bit of relief sometimes, yeah. I'm like, it's so nice to be in this peaceful mood right now, yeah, where nothing is happening in that sense. You get, even though a lot of things are happening, but you know, just like, oh, it's not so bad. You get, at least for me. And like, I see my old friends on YouTube to come up, like Raji now. Like, I'm happy that Raji is okay. Things like that. It's like, okay, I think I don't need to despair so much. You know, I don't need to despair so much about life. Also, I connected with an old classmate from university, and it was cool to connect with her. You know, immediately we started talking, was like, oh, I remember that time we were in school together. We used to go to this church together. That's how we knew each other. And church was so serious for me then. Church is no more serious for me. So the church was so serious for me then. So I was very close to people, even though I don't think I was. I think I was just caught up in the whole church feeling and all of that. And today again, I found a cool rock in front of my shop. So all of those things is just like, sometimes life just overwhelming when you hear all this sad news, and then sometimes you just find a cool rock. I'm going to leave it in the shop. It'll be the shop's totem, like the shop's mascot is a rock. Also, customers might come and buy something from my shop, so I will be answering them when they come. Good afternoon. How many? How much is it? 800. 800. 800. Give me two. Okay. Give me just two. Sorry. Anything else?
Just sorry. Two. So how much?
I'll change this 400.
Or do you have listen? I also have balance 300 naira. Do you have more? I say more. Coke.
It's my this thing shop actually. It's my somebody connected me, Sha. So I was like, hey, I can do it now, I can do it. Let me just try. Let me just try. This guy bought Coke because he bought too much too. As I let him go for 400, he's supposed to give me 500 for Coke, but he's like, he'll come back and he lives here, so I'll find him. He will give me. What was I talking about? Yeah, that's the update to my life, oh, Raj. I now stay in the shop, I sell all of this kind of stuff. What else? And I used to go to market for stuff. I was supposed to go to market today, but see my nose is still clogged up. So I was still tired. I'll go tomorrow. Also, I want some of the things I want to buy. Like, let me show you the list of what I want to buy tomorrow. Let me show you. So I'm using this jotter. It's going to be April market, yeah? So I've not actually broken even like that yet. I'm just like selling and buying, selling and buying. I think I'm going to do that for a while. I don't know. No, it's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. I'm helping somebody to run it because they are not around. So I more or less left it to me. More or less left it to me. But like, you know the interesting thing in Raji, it's actually fun. Oh. You think with the way I'm such a homebody, like I would not have the mind to go to market and interact with people. Why can't you have yours? Oh, where will I get the money from now? You need to pay for rent, and all this ones, I'm not paying rent in that sense. It's just for me to be busy. Like, not just busy because I use the money to support some things. Like now, if the way fuel is expensive now, so sometimes I use some of the sales money to buy fuel. Sometimes I need to buy food stuff, all of those kind of things just to support myself. Married. Why are you asking about marriage? I don't talk about marriage on my channel, don't worry. It's a mystery. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that for you. It's been so interesting. Yeah, I know you're asking. I just don't want to talk about it. It's been so interesting, having my drinks person. Like drinks, I mean, not like mineral, malt, all of those things, and bottled water. It's been so interesting. Yes, yes, I'm making profit for myself for now, and it's not even as if I'm making profit. Like I said, I've not started breaking even yet. Do you get? It's still just pouring and pouring. If you sell small, you pour it back into the shop. So there's no real profit for now. Yeah, that's why I'm always like on the hunt for anywhere I can get capital from. Look at this guy's hair. He did the locks to be only in the middle. Abi, did he do shuku? It looks as if he barbed the whole hair and left this middle part. I should not stop, Abi. Thank you. Funny enough, like I can't lie, I'm getting a level of satisfaction from it, especially in those times where she to grow with time. She mean I mean they struggle with YouTube all these years. What was there in shop? Guys, where I've struggled with YouTube there for years. Yes, I can't even say it out because it's so embarrassing. But like if I can keep at my YouTube channel, this fight is not really like showing me any sign of any magical growth here. I feel like this one, I feel like it kind of prepared me, to an extent for this show. Because, guy, sometimes, like, since morning now, it's not since morning, let me not lie. I don't used to open 7 o'clock in the morning. I open afternoon because I go to bed late, you get. So, I don't want to create even where the owner have it back. Not really. Even where, I can pay for it. Do you get that kind of thing? Where I can pay for it. You get, that's where I've not thought of it, and it's scary to think of. Yeah, so I don't think about possibility of the owner collecting it. You get, and also there's this thing of if I get like an opportunity to travel out, you get. So if I get an opportunity to travel out, you get, I'm not looking, I'm just looking like, I'm not looking in that sense of, working at, I want to leave the country. No, I'm not looking at that. But if there's an opportunity where I can like leave the country, come back, and all of that, it would, I don't know, it would help me somehow. Maybe I can take the shop from this environment to another place. Do you get? Because this environment is kind of, I don't really like this environment, but I don't want to think about the environment. I want to focus on the thing I'm doing. If I think of all of it now, it will be overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he made the hair shuku. I don't like the environment, but I don't want to think about my liking or disliking the environment, because at the end of the day, the human beings here, like the people here, they really support the business in the sense of at least they buy, there's a level of stable, salesmanship that is coming, not salesmanship, but like there's a level of what do you call it, customer base that I have now. You get that depend on me for some certain things, not everything, because I'm not consistent in that sense, but to an extent, yeah, they kind of come to me, and so those are the kind of demands I used to make sure that when I go to the market, I fulfill. You get, but it's not like as if every single thing in my shop is selling like that. You get, like that Pampers now has been there for a very long time. I think it is bad. So many things. This shaving stick, it moves slowly, but it moves, sha. So like several things. You understand that it's not everything that is selling like that, but at least because there are other people that have shops too. Oh, for holiday, I would appreciate it though. I've always wanted to visit New Zealand. If you are serious, I'm serious. Let me free myself with Nigeria for a bit. I would appreciate that invite, and I'll accept the invite. Um, Thank you. Raji, I swear, you don't know how long I've been doing this thing. Hey, I started taking it seriously from January. Like I'm surprising myself. The way I used to go to market, the way I used to. I should have told you I had this thing about like fear of the outside. Yeah, but the thing I know how to like control the fear of the outside or manage it in the sense I know the customer I go to buy my gala from. I know the customer I go to buy biscuit from. I know the person I'm going to buy um tomato from, all those tomato paste sachets. I know the person I'm going to buy soap from. So when I go to the market, I don't do this. Do you have this thing? Do you have this thing? How much is this thing? No, those things used to, those things that used to stress me out. So if I'm going to the market, my brain is like a missile. I just go straight to my destination. I ask them, okay, my stuff, I want this, and they just give it to me. I'm not stressing about price, and I don't have to worry that, oh, is this price too much or too high? But the good thing about it also is because the owner, before they left, they were like, oh, these are my own customers, my suppliers, you can go there. So when I went to their suppliers, there are some other people I now found for my own self too. You get, though I visit their suppliers, you get, and how many? Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. What do you want to take? I'm, I'm coming. American cola, I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming. How many people want to buy American cola? Ah. American cola. Yeah, good afternoon. Keg of water. But only this time, oh. I'm coming. Somebody wants to fetch water. They are my customers. They're my customers. They will come, they send us come and buy stuff. So, I'm coming. Also, only you, don't tell anybody that you came here. I don't want anybody else. No, the Valentine you're talking about is sweet. There's one Valentine sweet here. And the suite is 200. So whenever they come, they'll just like scope the place, like, how much is this Valentine suite? Okay, they'll now plan. Eh? No, I don't. Oh, they'll now scope the place. They'll now scope the suite that they want to buy Valentine suite. No, you told her. You told me, I told her. For where? It's on. I'm going to the rest of the water. It cannot even pump. It does not pump water out. Should I show you my Valentine suit? It's not carry, unless you hire them. Come on. Don't think like that. No, not you. Not, you're not in the no, there's a tap there. The other, like, if you go straight to the compound. No, here. That tree side. Walk down, there's a tap there. No, that time there was light. There was very much light. Daddy used to allow for people. But that is not around, so. This is the sweet. Just jam the gate. This is the sweet that they used to come and scope. This is the Valentine, whatever. So they will come and be scoping seats. Tim, I'm holding you to that invitation. Oh. Invite me. You know my email is in my bio. But anyways, the way it works is like when I go to market, it's straightforward. You get like I know customers are buying my things from, and I buy from them. I don't stray, and I feel like what I expect, I get it there. You get that kind of thing. But if I'm like going to the market, all this like, okay, I go to this person tomorrow, I go to this person today. Oh, you know the sweet Abby. I put it for Valentine, oh, guy. I did not know that everybody else had the idea to buy it as well. And so my own Valentine suite has stayed longer. Well, it's not expiring to 2027, so I'm safe. So that's it though. Thank you, Tima. That would be so freaking cool. So cool. What was I saying? So my market stuff is kind of like that guy now that came to fetch water now from our compound. He buys a lot. Do you get? So I interact with a lot of people now. Before I used to be very like in my mind, it's like interacting with people used to be this big burden, on my psyche, and I'm like, no, I don't even want to touch it at all. But this thing seemed like an opportunity for me, and I was like, if I can use also. Yeah, that's actually what I sell. Like the person that was here before had a lot of emphasis on like like buying biscuits, just like that, buying one type of drink just like that. And he had customers that were buying, you get those things. But now that change has happened, a lot of them kind of the changing process, the handover process here, they were like the customers were like, what's they going, like what's going on, where's this person, and some of them will just avoid me. Like that was like in January. Yeah, they were just like, who is this person? I mean, sometimes like I'll go the whole day, I'll not sell one thing because people are like, who is this, like they're not taking me serious, you get. So I don't know what changed. I think it's mostly because I I did not really care. Now I'm the type of person that I don't really care about people's perception of me as long as I don't care about you. You can see me as you like. It's when I care about you that I used to be bothered by that. So, you know, I just kept on the small, small things that people were asking for. I was buying those things. And then some of the other leftover things, some people, maybe their customers don't have it. They'll not come to my shop. And I said, do you have that thing? I'll be like, I used to have it though. And I'm like, thank you. All of those kind of things. So I think all of it contributed to, also, I think I don't want to say consistent because I'm not really a consistent person, but I don't know, maybe just showing up, when I did, it kind of, um, yeah, it's built on relationship, so I feel like my openness, despite everybody's skepticism, like sometimes some children will be like, don't buy from there. My mom says you should not buy from there. Like, I'm like, okay. But I never took it personally. You get, my name is King. My name is King. I've not said my name. My name is King. Um, so like I never took it personally when people were being skeptical towards my business. I was just like, eventually, if they don't buy, somebody else will buy. Like I was there, I don't feel this level of, oh, somebody's buying from the same thing I asked somebody buy from my neighbor. So I don't think of it at all. I swear to God, I don't think about it. Because to me it's just like free will, free will. So, but eventually, I think I started to have a niche item, which is cold drinks, because my fridge is inside the house. So, this fridge here, the light doesn't stay long enough to power it to make it cold. Like, see, the fridge is open. So, if you close it, it will start smelling. So, he just left it open because light doesn't come to the shop. So, what I do instead, I don't keep any drinks here. I go to my own fridge inside and I bring drinks to sell. So that's why I'm always leaving to go to the shop to do all those kind of things. So what happened? Then I started noticing that, and again I used to on the gen at night, only 9 times. And then when the gen is on at night, the fridge will be cold. You get. So in the morning, everybody else no lights the whole of yesterday, and they're like, do you have water? This is cold. I'm like, yeah, it's cold. And I give them, and they're like, it's cold. Maybe to learn how to start conversation with strangers, especially around you. Share with of course, of course. I know now. I know my people. I know Nigerians. So people started getting used to me having like above warm water. Like my water was a bit colder, you know, than everybody else. So everybody was like, especially at school, they start asking about drinks. And like, do you have a drink? And this American cola is so popular, guy. It is so fucking popular because it is like Coca-Cola, but cheaper by like 100 naira. And the bottle is bigger than American. It's 60 cl. Coca-Cola now, they're selling their own drinks in 50 cl bottles. So it's cheaper. Even I buy it cheaper rate. So it's cheaper and everybody buys it. That whole 100 naira difference makes a whole lot of difference to them. So they're like, American cola, cold American cola, cold American cola. Like, okay. Sometimes in a week I can buy American cola, like 3 sets of American cola, like 2 times in 1 week. Like when I was for getting to that stage of like, you know, oh, thank you, Tima, for spending time with me here. Subscribe to the channel. So that whole okay. Good afternoon. How much? need change. How much? The only thing that really biting my the only thing that really yucking my yum right now is electricity, fuel prices, and fuel prices has affected everything. Yo, Kabir, hi. Fuel prices have affected everything. Like before, if I it's not really supply often take time to do that sell and see what they do different. Right. Like I'm aware, you get, and every day I get more and more aware um of the demand. Like I don't go, I rarely step out of my zone. My zone meaning people no, Kabir. My zone meaning people that like the things that are demanded of me. Sometimes I see some things in the market and say, let me just buy, so that in case my customer want this thing, and sometimes I've learned a big lesson that they don't want it most of the time. They don't want it most of the time, and I'm like, okay, I won't do that again. So, but like sometimes but I don't do that with my major purchases, like my major market runs. I don't buy things that my customer don't ask me for. You get the things that they come to check on me for. I buy it. Do you understand? I buy it. Like now, card. I don't really buy cards because no money in cards. I'm not interested in card, so I'm no more selling card. The previous owner was selling card. I sold everything that was left and I stopped selling card. There's no card, though. There's no card. So that one too is there. I used to listen to demand a lot. I don't step out of my major purchases. Like whatever the hell, if I see something new in the market and I'm tempted to try it, I buy it in small doses. Okay, small doses. It's when I get a steady stream of supply of steady stream of demand. uh That's when I, take it upon myself to like, okay, let's just buy this thing. But I don't think like at the point in my sales right now, like I said, I'm still looking for capital, blah blah blah. But most of the money I make, I put it back into purchasing. So it's not as if I'm buying tons of items. To be honest, it's just like like if I go to the market, maybe one bako bag of goods I buy, or something that you can pack into like a biscuit carton. That's what I buy. You get, because I don't want to step out of my zone. One thing I'm very scared of is spoiled goods, expired goods being in my shop. The lot of goods I throw away, and then the whole issue of soft biscuits, you get, to all those ones. I don't overbuy biscuits. I buy biscuits that people specifically ask for. You get, like there's this yellow cracker now. It finished one time, and then I started getting customers like asking for the biscuit. I was like, okay. So I bought the crackers, yeah, those yellow crackers, and the person that used to buy it is actually just one man like this. But that man does not joke with that biscuit. You get, so since it's just one person that has this big demand, like steady demand for crackers, biscuits, you get, I now just bought, I was just buying like 6 pieces. Do you get 6 pieces? Because 6 pieces in a week will finish, or in 2 weeks it will finish. 6 pieces of that biscuit, because it's the lot that buys it. But surprisingly, yesterday, one other person came to the shop. I was like, I've always been looking for these yellow crackers. Please give me. You get, and they bought the big size of it, the 200 naira. So that's how businesses are. You get, like you have to make room for all those surprise demand, but you must not overextend yourself, else expired biscuits, soft biscuits, expired goods, you and I. And once people start complaining that I bought this thing for me, it's expired, I bought this thing for me, people will not just, they will not tell you that they're not happy. They'll just pass it to go to the next place. You get that kind of thing. So that's one thing I'm very, very careful with. I don't overstep my my box right now. You get, I'm not, because there are a lot of people selling things here. So what's the point in overdoing? You get, but the good thing about the thing that makes me happy is that at least like I'm making sales, regardless, I'm making sales. And I think that's something that I just look forward to. You get, when I wake up in the morning, like, oh, I'm going to sell today. I'm going to sell something today. People are going to come and ask me for something today, and I will sell my goods today. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that makes me happy. That makes me satisfied with the working situation that I have right now. It makes me satisfied, really, really satisfied. I can't say fulfilled because some days, you deal with some customers and you're like, if I talk now, they'll say I talk. That kind of thing. Like, what happened? Okay, one day, that fasting period. Right? Did you fast? Did you fast? Did you fast? I didn't even think of it. Yeah. Happy Ramadan and all of that in areas. Yeah, I'm seeing the chat is coming in slowly. Wow. Oh my God. Uh, actually, I went live during like Ramadan. I went live like 2 3 times during Ramadan. I did not even think of it like, oh, Raji will be fasting. You get, yeah. I'm happy. Oh. How was it? I hope you did not lose too much weight. I did not lose too much weight though. So during that Ramadan period, like people were drinking a lot of water and cold water. So I made a lot of sales then because even the ones that were like my neighbors that were selling, they were like exhausted. They weren't selling at their full capacity because they were fasting. So it was up to me to meet the demand. And God, once 7 o'clock comes or around 12 in the afternoon, you see people buying a lot of water, 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 water. And then in the evening, water, water, water. Please give me half pack. And it was like very, very rigorous for me. Like it was so rigorous. And this American cooler drink. Give me American cooler. Anytime they're finishing their fast, they just want to drink. Okay, fasting is enough for you. President General, me, I cannot fast again. But anyways, so like there was one time like two people came to the shop to buy something and the man was now toasting the girl and me, I was not nothing concerned me. I was answering the lady. So she said, oh, bring water for me, bring this one. I brought it for and he was there. When I was answering her, he was busy trying to talk to her at the time, the delay between me coming to return, like give her stuff. And then eventually she left and then he was not like, hey, I want this thing. Me and I was gonna bring it. When I now came back and I saw the money, I'm like, you want change? You get I guess. I don't really know. I don't really think about fasting anymore. Um, but when I brought it to him, he was not like trying to like take out his frustration on me. Like, hey, I told you that I wanted this change when you were coming back. Why didn't you just give me the change as you were coming back? I was like, you didn't tell me anything like that. He was like, I told you. I'm like, well, I didn't hear you. And I was trying to keep my face so level, but he was being so rude. And that's just like making my chest hot. I was like, if I say something to this man, if I say something to this man, people say I'm being rude. But the funny thing is that he's not a regular customer. He just came one time. You get, and that period, everybody was like sending everybody to buy from me. You get account. So like, I don't even know this person. Like, if I talk now, it's just I'm talking. You get, I was so angry. Like, take your thing and go, I beg. Like, go. I didn't tell him to go because then, my neighbors would hear me and say like, I'm being rude or something like that. But like, it was so rude for nothing. Like, there was no need for you to talk to me, like, talk down on me. Like, I'm not like, I have sense. You're just buying something from me. You don't know me. You get. So that's some of the things I used to. It's not frequent, actually. It's not frequent because everybody knows that I go to get drinks and come back. So they're like, they already know that I'm going to waste time. So and Lagosians always like, oh, they are too fast. They're the fastest people in the whole world. So if you spend 1 minute doing something for them, you are slow. Hello, Carl from California. Thank you. Thank you for the drink. I will enjoy it. Subscribe, Carl. Endurance. I have to learn like a different kind of endurance. I support people, yellow banana. I don't know the kind of people you're talking about though. I don't support everybody. How much? That's four. I'm coming. People are supporting me in what way? Okay, 100 naira. I don't want to be mixing the price of the money that I spend on pure water anymore with the general sales because pure water has increased. Like before, we used to buy 30 bags for 30,500. Now, because of fuel problem, we're not buying 30 bags for 12K. So I'm selling one bag. It's almost 400 naira for one bag. It's 500 naira for one bag. For a cold bag of pure water, it's 600 naira. I don't fucking care. I'm spending fuel on it. So, but I don't want to spend like mix water money to shop money. You get like general sales because I want to make sure that this. I want to make sure I account for water sales. You know that kind of thing now because at the end of every day, if I count my sales and I'm adding water money to it, now be as if oh I'm selling a lot, but like it's just water people are buying. You know most of the time it's like if it's water people are buying, let me take water money from it, see my profit. You get it. I'll now decide oh should I increase the number of bags or keep going at my 30 bags. Uh, is it a week? I think I spend like I sell my water in less than 7 days. People are supporting me in what way? Yellow banana. Are you supporting me? I don't understand. I don't understand this conversation. This sweet is in my eyes. It's entering my eyes, but I don't want to lick it. Ah, it's hunger that is doing me, not sweet. Ah, it's so tiring when you finish from work, like when you close. Is it money that he's talking about, Raji? Because I don't know. Money in what sense? Oh, come on. One American cooler. Some American cooler.
I said remember what I mean.
Yeah.
See, I will not change.
No. She
What
bought
I say now.
she bought water 150. I give her 4. That's it.
I only have 150.
As how? It's not your brother, it's your sister. Oh. Ah, that's another thing again. The join conversation. Like, what are we talking about? Somebody just came to buy water like 150. I think you heard me asking her, Abby. She heard me asking her, like, she said 150. I said 4. She gave me 150 naira, like, note. 100 naira pure water. Oh, wow. My Yoruba is very manageable. Like I can't go too deep. Like if you go too deep into the speaking, like Yoruba for me, I'll literally be lost. But if I can get context clues about your Yoruba, I'll not be lost. I'll understand. You get. I don't know what's in that one they talk. Why is this person with the water? I'm not going to get cold water again. So, what was I saying? And as I small Yoruba, it's not too perfect. Also, if you're living in Lagos, like I've already said my location now. I live where I live, guy. Anywhere in Nigeria, like that speaks a language in Nigeria, you end up speaking that language. Like you end up understanding a little bit of it. You get than like yeah, you end up understanding a little bit of it. Where is this boy? Let's come and carry his water. Oh. The weather looks as if it wants to rain. The sun has come down. Sun has come down. If it rain, I don't mind though, because the weather is so humid. Like, all these all these mamas, they will refuse, they will not speak English to you. They will be looking at you more. If you like don't understand what they are saying, you stand there until you understand. So I think like growing up as a child, I experienced that thing a lot there. So I just have to be fast, like mathematics, like I have to be fast about it. Like when all these like grannies are like talking to me and I want to buy biscuit or baba dudu from them. And I'm like, Mommy, I want to buy baba dudu. They're like, hello. I have to like context cues, like you get that kind of thing. Like context cues. So but to speak it, I'm not confident. I don't even think I know too much stuff like that. Why is this boy forgotten? Yeah, so where did you go? I'm not serious. Oh, you're saying yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy. I thought she was losing 500. 200 naira she was good. Get all that money. Also, this environment is kind of sketchy. Yeah. Like it's not sketchy. Let me not say that. It is. You just have to be like vigilant. Yeah. So that like there was one day. Like usually I stay very late before. Like I think in January I was like closing pretty late. And then one day, come and see people running. They're not like, sister, you will not close. Everybody has closed. Why are you still here? Close, close, close. Hey God. And I had not finished packing my stuff from outside. I started running to pack everything, yeah. Started running to pack my goods, so I started running to pack my goods, so people were even saying, please, please help for me outside the door. Since then I was like, no, I'm not staying late again. No. Once it gets a little bit dark like this, goodbye. 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 It's only the like experienced like men traders like that can stay out. Even that day, everybody had closed. Everybody in this area. I don't know why I did not notice. You get, I was just sitting in my shop. I was like, and then I just like saw people like running, children. They're like screaming, "Where are you? Where are you?" And the woman just came to meet me. I was just like, she was like, close, fast, 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 fast. I was like, okay, ma. Since then, you don't need to tell me. I close on time. I close on time. Okay, oh, my battery has gone too low. I don't think I'm seeing the chat anymore either. I don't know why my network does not show me anything. So I guess I'll come live after I come back from the market tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for being here with me, spending time with me. The network is failing me now. I do not know why. It's breaking. I'm not getting messages anymore, and I'm not even seeing like viewership in my chat. Why? I think the network has broken too. Let me just go off, and I'll see you guys again in another live stream on another live stream. Say goodbye to my rock. My rock is saying goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye. That's half bag. 300.